Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com. I'm joined here in a moment by my partner Kevin Kaufman. We're with Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team. So, hey, it's been kind of fun to have Coach around this week with us, and he'll be back again on tomorrow's episode. But I thought people should should see your beautiful face. They missed you since Tuesday.
It's not good sign. I even shaved this week.
Wow. So, hey guys, this week's been all about what we're calling Client Advocacy Week.
Yes.
Meaning talking to you around why we do what we do and how to better improve your systems and processes so you're producing results for the homeowners
at a high level,
and the buyers and the clients that you represent at a high level.
Yes.
So if you've missed any of the episodes, I strongly encourage you to go back and watch Monday's episode about not taking no and not just doing it because you're all about you, but because you're all about the homeowner. Tuesday's episode, we covered some more good stuff around the homeowner and what we do up front to educate them. And then yesterday, Coach and I jumped in and we talked a little bit around the importance of educating your buyer. So if you missed yesterday's episode, definitely go stop right now and go watch that. So we're going to jump in right now and share with you what the process looks like for a buyer. So if we've got a buyer that wants to purchase any home in this market, guys, short sale, REO, traditional sale, understand 70% of all the home sales in Phoenix approximately are non-traditional, bank-owned or short sales. So it's important that we have a consultation before we ever take that client out.
Before.
Now, why would we,
Key word is right there is before you ever take
before. And the reason, like we said yesterday, if you're doing your consultation in the car while you're driving from house to house,
just not going to happen. No way.
You're just not going to make the impact on the client you need, and you're not in as much control.
Well,
now you're doing you want control for your homeowner for the buyer's benefit. Let me make sure you guys understand that.
Let's be really clear about that. This is about advocating for our clients.
Absolutely.
So, but not to mention, I mean, doing a consultation in your car, I might offend somebody, by saying this, but it's second rate, meaning it says, hey, Mr. Sell or Mr. Buyer, I don't actually value my own time enough to ask you to come to my office and spend an hour with me before we ever go get in my car. So to me, it says, hey, I'm not valuable enough to you, and you set yourself up for failure there. Not that you can't close deals like that. You're just setting yourself up for failure at that point.
And please hear us on that. I will raise my hand high and say that I used to do the in-your-car buyer consultation. In fact, it hasn't been more than about maybe 18 months since I stopped doing that. Right. So we're stating it so strongly, guys, because we believe in it that much. And you can watch yesterday's video and we talk about some of the results that we've had. But first thing we're going to do, when I'm talking to a potential buyer, I'm actually going to say, hey, look, I know this might be a little different than your past real estate experiences, and I'm just telling you right now, I'm a little different realtor than your normal realtor. Yeah. And I'm not ripping on it, buddy. I am different. Yeah. I have a different process.
Well, you're not even wearing pants.
Different.
You're wearing shorts. That's a good point. Of course you're different.
So I'm going to say, hey, I want to sit down with you and have a consultation and get to know you. Now, I said consultation. I'm not necessarily interviewing for the job as much as I am asking them questions. So in our consultation, we go through a list of questions that we ask the buyer. And if there's any agents out, I'll save that for a class.
Save that for the class.
But there are some certain questions that we're going to ask. And those questions look like, hey, what's most important to you in this transaction?
Right.
What qualities do you admire most in a real estate transaction? What do you value? I'm looking to get a sense of what's important to them, how quickly do they want to close, what kind of house do they want it to look like, and then how can I win with you?
Yeah.
That's a great question. How can I win with you? Write that one down. And that's going to tell you a lot about that person. Hey, I just want honesty. I want communication, blah, blah, blah. And then nail down all those questions. Well, what does honesty look like to you? And how often can I communicate? People don't spend time, a lot of people, I shouldn't say people, but a lot of people don't spend time to nail those questions down. And a lot of the problems we have with our clients come from just a lack of understanding and lack of digging deeper.
Yeah, so I mean, some people from the outside might be going, well, guys, all you're doing is making them come to your office and tell you what they want in a house, and you're really just slowing down the process.
No.
But in fact, again, we're coming back.
Slowing it
down. No, it absolutely means slow down at the beginning so that way we're not having problems towards the end.
Sure.
So we're truly advocating for our client, and by doing that, we're gonna get past any hurdles that might appear in the transaction by let's just face stuff up from the beginning. Let's just challenge it from the beginning, and let's determine, hey, what are the major things for you as a homeowner or as a future homeowner? Mm-hmm. Here's the major things for me as an agent, and here's how this is going to work. And then let's see, is that a match?
Yep.
As my buddy John Davis would say, is that a match, or is it more like this where we don't fit together? Because there's going to be some people that honestly want to work with us, and we're gonna we're going to let them know that we're not the team to help them out.
Yep. So let's throw the curveball in. We're going to have a lot of questions. We want to find a match.
Right.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to, at the end, we're looking for a buyer broker, a signed, what we call listing agreement.
It's a listing agreement.
Buyer broker. But in between the questions and the buyer broker is a very important section called educating the client on the market, meaning short sales and REOs. And during this education, I'm going to tell the buyer, I'm going to say, look, I know you want a house and I want to help you in that, right? And I'm going to go back to some of the questions and build rapport. Here's the deal. I got to let you know that there's a lot of homes out there that are foreclosures and REOs, and they all operate differently. Here's how some good ones operate. Here's how some bad ones operate.
Right.
Let's talk around short sales, though. A lot of short sale listings out there, especially in like the Phoenix market, in California, in Florida, in Vegas, and other areas around the country where it's dominating.
Yeah.
And hey, look, I want to get you in a home, but I got to let you know some bad news. Less than 50% of all short sales actually close. In fact, it's really probably under 30 or 40% of all short sales close.
I'm sure there's some people like to have us believe it's higher.
Yeah, now my team and I, we've managed to close over 90% of our short sales in the last few years. And you know what? If you want to ride on one of our offers, that would be great. But of course, the parameters of what you're looking for may not fit one of our listings. So it may be possible you want to see other short sale listings. And I'm okay to show you other people's short sale listings, but before I show you the short sale listing, I'm going to ask that I get your permission to interview and qualify the short sale listing agent, and seller. And if I feel that we can get you in that situation and produce great results, meaning we have a high likelihood, greater than 50% chance to close on the short sale, I'll go show you the home. But I'm not going to show you any short sale listings that I haven't pre-qualified. That's a big statement, guys. Some of you are going, well, that's not right. That is actually, in our opinion, in our book,
that's actually the highest level of fiduciary.
Highest level of fiduciary, highest level of agency responsibility you could ever have. Highest advocacy level, because I'm not trying to take homes away from them. I'm trying to bring them homes that have a likelihood and a reality of closing. What I don't want to do is get somebody tied up in a short sale for 6, 8, 12 months, and that short sale has no opportunity for closing. And all I needed to do was ask a few simple questions to the listing agent on the front end, and I would have identified they didn't have a good process.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to talk about an agent.
Tomorrow we're going to use a great example.
I'm not going to call an agent out, but we're going to talk about a scenario where things went wrong. So I hope you guys are hearing that. Consultation, really good questions, right? Talking about the market, getting the buyer's permission and agreement with you that you're not going to show short sale listings until you've interviewed and qualified those short sale listings. Only after you feel that they would be a good likelihood to close will you go show them. And then you're going to get the buyer broker signed. So that's a summary version. We teach a lot longer version of that in our Short Sales Crush It class. So agents in Florida that are watching us, we're coming to you next week, and the following we're going to be in Florida. And the week after that, in the middle of May, we'll be in Tennessee and the DC and Baltimore area. So come out and see us. And let's wrap it up now. I hope you guys got a lot out of this. I'm loving Homeowner Client Advocacy Week. This is great stuff. All right, on 3. Not going to be quite as loud as yesterday, but not quite as quiet as Tuesday. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Short Sale Power Hour. Short Sale Power Hour.
I miss Coach. Crush it.